We'll see how to create VPC, how to create EC2 instances, what is peering in VPC, and what is net gateway. So while creating EC2 instance, we'll see Linux and Windows, both the things, right? So let's get started. Okay, first of all, click on VPC here. You'll see create VPC option. Click it. Click on VPC only. Then give a name. I'll say my VPC, and I'll choose the CIDR 10.0.0.0/16, smallest one. Alright, TNC will be default, and then I'll click on create VPC. So straightforward. You successfully created a VPC. Okay, now for creating a VPC, you need to know 4 things. First is create a VPC, then subnet, then internet gateway, and route table, right? So we'll click on subnet here, and the default subnet is already there. So as we have created account on AWS, then default VPC and subnet already created. Okay, then we'll create on click on create VPC, create subnet, sorry, and then we'll choose our VPC here. Now we'll have to give the name. I'll say my subnet 1. Okay, so we are in the Mumbai region, and we have 3 availability zone here. So I will choose any of them. I have chosen 1A, and I have to give CIDR block. So I will say 10.0.1.0/24. Alright, so this is the thing, and let's create another subnet, my subnet 2. Okay, I'll give the same availability zone, and then for this I'll say 2.0. okay, if suppose I have given 0.24, it will not take because 24 is already there, no? Yeah, so it is a duplication. If we need to check it, then we'll click on create subnet. Then you can see it will say that CIDR address overlap with the existing CIDR. So I'll say here 2. Okay, so now everything is fine. Let's create it. So we have created 2 subnets. Now the third is first is we have created VPC. Second is we have created subnet, and third we have to create internet gateway. So let's click on internet gateways. So what internet gateways is, we are telling the path to subnet for the internet. Click on create internet gateway, my IGW internet gateway. Okay, and straightforward click on create it. That's it. Now you can see above it is saying attached to a VPC. Click on that, and we'll choose our VPC what we have created, and we'll attach it. So internet gateway is created. Okay, next is route table. We have to create a route table here. Okay, this is the route table. So this is the default one, we need to create one. Okay, my route table, again VPC, select VPC and create a route table. So as we have created the route table, we need to edit the route. Means we have to give internet connection, like we have to add a route that is 0.0.0.0/0. It means we are providing the internet. Okay, and we need to select the internet gateway. Okay, as we click on internet gateway, it will show the internet gateway what we have created. So click on this and straightforward save changes. So now everything is done. Okay, now we have created what we have created as one VPC and subnet 1 and subnet 2. Okay, we'll check the peering between subnet 1 and 2. In subnet 1 we'll create one EC2 instance, and in subnet 2 we'll also create another EC2 instance. Okay, let's say we will create in subnet 1 we'll create two EC2s, two EC2 instances. Okay, 1 and 2. Here is the one, and we'll check the connectivity between internet connection between the EC2 EC2 1 and EC2 2 in the subnet 1, and EC2 2 and EC2 1 amongst subnet 1 and 2. So let's create EC2. So we'll click on EC2. Now instances. Okay, launch instances. I will say my Linux subnet 1 EC2 1. Okay, here's the name, my Linux web server subnet 1 and EC2 1. Alright, so we will choose Linux here, and everything is as is. Let's say we have to create a new key pair. For this, key pair Linux. Alright, for Linux we'll choose this ppk. Okay, and create. For Windows, if we are creating the Windows machine, then we have to choose PEM. For the Linux, we have to choose .ppk. Create key pair. Now our key has been downloaded here. I'll go down, will allow all these things, HTTP traffic, and now we have to click on edit. Okay, in the network setting we'll have to choose one VPC, whatever we have created, it is my VPC, and then our subnet 1. Okay, now auto assign IP, we have to enable it, and we have to create a security group here. So we'll say my SG, that is security group. Alright, so in the security group what we will say, we have to add one security group rule. Click on here, and it is custom TCP, but we have to select this all ICMP IPv4. Then source type will be anywhere. Okay, so this rule we are created in this security group. Okay, in the this security group will use it in creating another EC2 instance with different subnet. Okay, so everything will be as is. This is the storage, and we'll click on launch instances. So our Linux instances launching. Let's see all instances. So let's see what is the status here. And status is not mentioning here because it is pending. Let's create another subnet. Sorry, let's create another EC2 instance. So we'll click on launch instance and we'll give the name my Linux subnet 1 and EC2 2. Again same process, and key pair what we have created is key pair Linux. Okay, so again edit VPC. Now this time we have okay, so in subnet 1 we are creating two EC2s. Okay, fine. So this is VPC and this is subnet 1. Okay, now this is the same, and previously we have created the security group. We'll select the security group my SG. Okay, and then straightforward click on launch instance. So this is your second instance launched. Now we have to create another EC2. Okay, again we'll click on launch instance, and then again now it is subnet 2 and EC2 1. Great. Again a Linux machine. Okay, and then now we will create we'll select the key pair Linux, and then okay, and then we will edit it. I will select the VPC subnet 2 enable. Let's see, yeah, this is the security group and everything is same. Click on launch instance. Let's cross check once again. What we are creating is in subnet 2 we are creating one instance, EC2 instances, which is Linux, and this is T2 micro free. Okay, and we have chosen key pair VPC subnet 2 enable an existing security group. That's it. Click on launch instance. Now let's see what is the status. So for subnet 1 EC2 1 it is running. So let's try to connect it and check whether internet is there or not. Okay, click on connect and straightforward click on connect. So now your Linux instance is launching. You'll switch over the command prompt. What is saying? Fail to connect your instance. EC2 connect is unable to connect your instance. Ensure your instance network settings are configured correctly. EC2 instance connect. For more setup EC2 instance connect. And this, what is this saying? Okay, maybe some problem is there. Let's check. It is saying no alarms. Okay, let's try to connect once again. This is the thing, and click on connect. Okay, it is saying the same thing. Let's check what mistakes we have done here. Click on VPC. So firstly we have created the VPC subnet. Okay, let's check subnet 1, and this is the thing. Okay, click on route table, my route table, click on route. We have given the okay. What the mistake is this, that we need to associate that subnet. So click on subnet association, edit subnet association, and then click on subnet and click on save association. Okay, fine. So this is successfully updated. Now again we have to do the same with the second one, edit subnet association, and then for the second one we'll save it. Okay, successfully saved. Now again click on EC2. Let's check whether our instance is launching now or not. Fine, all the 3 instances are launched, running, and we'll click on this first one and click on connect, and straightforward click on connect. Let's see what happens. So here we go, we have launched our Linux instance. So for making it a root user, we have to say the command sudo su, okay, so that we will perform the actions. So it is our root user now. You can see the root. Now what we'll have to do is just check ping 8.8.8.8. See, the internet is working here, correct? So let's check the internet between 2 EC2 instances, whether it is working or not. We'll click on instance, and we will select the EC2 subnet 1 EC2 2. We'll click on we'll copy this public IP address and again go to this, and let's say ping and paste it. See, both the both the EC2s in the subnet 1 having internet connection. Alright, so let's check whether we are able to connect the internet or check the internet between the 2 subnet. Okay, subnet 2 EC2 1, subnet 1 EC2 2, between this. So this instance, then this instance is launched. So we'll copy the public IPv4 address, go back again, say ping, paste it. You can see the internet connection is there only. Fine. So this is called the peering of VPC. This is how we will do the VPC peering. And what I have shown you is how to create a VPC, how to create a subnet, an internet gateway, route table. Okay, and we have created subnet 1. In subnet 1 we have created 2 EC2 instances, and in subnet 2 we have created 1 and checked the internet between both the subnets. So this is how VPC peering has been done. Thank you for watching.